Yeah, g'day viewers. Here we are. We're up and we're going to put this out tonight on yeah, just normal. I'll put it on the computer. This is off the PS4. I was trying to do broadcasting live stream and that today again. Apparently my system does not work with it. I don't know what's going on with that. Could be because I don't know, I was rambling rubbish. Or the title itself. Could actually be the title itself, because I've got hunt and kill there. You know, I'm trying to state it straight out so then people don't come on in and go, oh, you know, it's cruel to animals. That's what the thing's about. The game is about that. They don't buy it because they don't want to do it, and I buy it because I did. Alright? Easy as that. If they want a game to play, go play Red Dead Redemption. You don't have to kill anything. You can just ride through the countryside, look at all the animals, and enjoy your life. Now look at this beautiful scenery. That's the thing. This is more about just like shooting animals. It's a countryside. The work that went into all these maps and that is unbelievable. You know. And like I said, I've got time to sit around and play this sort of thing these days. So I can't do it for a lot in real life, so I do it in this way. So anyway, how y'all going? Viewer discretion is advised, because there will be hunting in this video and killing. There is no skinning or anything like there is on Red Dead Redemption, which there is on my own my other channel. So if you go on there and you watch those ones, when I say viewer discretion is advised, I mean viewer discretion is advised. There is actually people shooting each other and that sort of thing as well, so in case that offends people. Okay? This is for people that want to watch the game, enjoy the game. It's half the time with me, it's walking around in this scenery, walking around in this country that they've put in here into this game. It's taken a lot to put it in too. That's what I've been doing most of the time. I do a lot of kills on one of the videos, especially in this area here. So this is the crossing point between you. About this time of night, normally heaps of things try to go across. Yeah, so I just sit here in the blind, or the cabin, whatever you want to call it, and just wait for something to come along. And yeah, talk rubbish. Because we're starting a new video, I'll have to go through the actual, I'll turn the light on, you might be able to see a little bit better, but we'll go through the loadout. We'll go back through the loadout first. Right, we have the 243 with the newer scope, as you can see. If you follow this, you know that I've gone one scope up from the beginning, which looks like that. It's alright, I suppose. And then you've got the M1, which is the American 3006 ex-military rifle. I've actually got the veterans, I think of his, and vintage on these ones. This one's the driller rifle. It has the this is its own scope, pretty cool in it. It has a high-powered rifle, which is right there. If you look over the right-hand side, it's one bullet and 16 in one. It's only a single shot. It's a high-powered rifle. And then if I push this button here, it changes to shotguns. So you got double-barrel shotgun as well on the same rifle, which is my preferred weapon to hunt with, really. And then we had the Mauser 6.5. I think it's a 7, whatever it is in the thing, but that's basically what I call 6.5. They have a proper Mauser 6.5 hunting sports rifle, I think it is. It's a long way down the track. I'm going to use these military ones because this girl basically has got the woman who's doing this hunting has got the hand-me-downs from her grandfather and father, basically, and her own guns that she's got to promote women hunters, hunter-gatherers, and yeah, all round, you know, preppers type of thing. Because of the situation everybody's in with the supermarkets and that, like, collapsing a bit. I'm basically putting this out there in a game sense to say, yeah, people should start looking at their lives again instead of going down for a coffee at the local. Yeah, start thinking long term. If you can't get the coffee, how are you going to make your own? And, you know, wants and needs, basically. Wants and needs. It's alright to have wanting to do everything and wanting to do this and wanting to do that, but you don't need to do it. You could save a lot of money, plus be healthier for it too, actually. So that's the 3006, man. This thing is very, very loud. Very loud. She kicks a bit of a punch, like whacks a bit of a punch. This thing, the drill back, this one here, is my preferred weapon at the moment for taking them down. The driller rifle I use on moose because it's my best caliber so far. Oh, I heard something. See, there is another crossing just back there. Back over there, and that's where the majority of them do cross. But sometimes you get lucky and they come all the way over here. Those little white things you can see if you're new to the game are tracks. You can't see them if you turn the torch off. Bang. Can't see anything at night, even if they're right in front of you, which I think there is something in front of them there. No, none in front yet. Nothing's gone past you yet. They've gone in the back. And that's the thing, that the wind at the moment is really high. It's picking up. It's blowing behind me, so it's blowing into the back of the hide, so that's a good thing. But yeah, the reeds and that, water reeds and that, are very loud at the moment. See, it's pretty dark tonight. Hang on, the eyes are adjusting. You have to do that. You have to adjust your eyes. So of course, going from a torch to I would say it's probably only going to be moose. Cats, seriously? Cats on the heat, won't shut up. Welcome to my world. So when did we start this? I'm a bit frustrated because, alright, so it's 11:02 now, so we'll say whatever it was before now, we'll just be a bit over. I was trying to do a half an hour hunt today. I was going to do an hour on my broadcast, but it keeps dropping out, so case RV, you know. I heard footsteps. I did. It's Coyote. He's sneaking around behind me. So we need to go to the 253. Get back here and see if we can find him. Probably sneak around this side. Crafty little fella, by the way. I wouldn't be talking if it was real. But they're $1,000 a dog, so, you know, or beach, depends on which ones you shoot. But $1,000 a little critter, coyote. That's game wise, of course. Don't go out killing your local coyotes thinking you're going to get rich, because they're probably protected somewhere, or maybe they're just vermin still. Like, they're trying to debate that the dingo is not a wild dog of Australia, because it's been here for like 40,000 years with the Aboriginals and stuff, but or whatever it is when they come across the land bridge, but it's been their hunting companions for a long time, coming from, it looks like a Basenji actually, if you know what a Basenji is from Papua New Guinea. That's probably where they've come down through there and bred over the years to what there is a dingo now, more adapted for the climate rather than a Basenji. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's a native dog. Like, they just hate it because it kills sheep and that sort of thing. They're introduced people things too, you know that. Sheep, cows, they're all introduced to this country. I don't see them bouncing around. They're not marsupials. Yes. Basically, like I was saying before, they should have an Australian map when they brought out the Rockies. Everybody thought the boxing gloves was a hint or something, apparently, and they thought it was going to be like boxing kangaroos. I can hear that dog right there somewhere. I just heard it. Real close. Did you hear it? It's stomping in the grass. You can probably hear me banging around in here. I don't know how the green works with that. What's up there? Is that a duck? Yeah, he's right here somewhere. He's right behind. Where is he? Can you hear him? He's just crossed here somewhere. I can't see him. Crafty little boy. Probably went right near the water's edge, so I can't see him. Where did they go? Here comes a moose. Come on. Oh, coyote's over here? No, it's a moose. Man, he just snuck past us. Did you see that? Wily coyote. Bip bip. Watch out, brother. He's going to get you. Well, that big old moose is coming in from somewhere. I'll stand here so I can see this away. And if they run past, they can actually hit you too with the horns, with the antlers. They can whack you one and cause you damage. So even though you're in here, they still can charge you and knock your block off if you're not careful. Cheeky little poop. He went back that way. Turn the torch out, see if we can adjust our eyes to something moving out there. Because the torch doesn't really do anything to the animal's approach or anything. You can have it on, they'll come straight to you. It just makes it easier for you to see. There's a point right down there. There's a drinking point somewhere just around there. I've seen a piebald cow moose down there at one stage. I've never been out there to hunt it yet. This is somewhat of a boring thing sitting around in here, but it's dark, so the only thing to do is go back to the cabin, make it light, and then go hunting again. But we started at 6 o'clock, come down the ridge there, and by the time it kept dropping out, yeah, it seemed to go pretty quick actually. Oh no, it was 1600, wasn't it? It wasn't 0600. So we must have finished up there last time, at that time. I suppose we can do that. We'll go back to the cabin. So I'll go onto the map and we'll go back up to the cabin here. Where is it? Where's the cabin gone? Here. And we should fast travel there and change the... Seriously, dude? My man. Yeah, there. Alright, let's go on there. Fast travel. There's a big old moose. I got one the other day with antlers like complete round like that, like from the no broken bit in the point. Yeah, he was a big boy too. So taxidermy. I haven't got a lodge yet, but I don't think I have anyway. I got a whole heap of DLCs and I got the duck and the geese and everything else, but I just haven't used them. Let's say we go about nearly 6, right? We'll go there. There we go. And it's raining again. Now, is my waypoint still out? Yep, it is. So we'll head straight down there. And we might get lucky on the way, but we'll just stomp away until we do. What's that? Rabbit, maybe? Yeah, rabbit poop. Because they are around here, remember? I know you wasn't with me the first time on this one. Yeah, there's rabbits all. Really, Thor? Again? You did that before during the live stream too. Knock it off. You're gonna scare away my critters. Thor is a protector of critters as well. There's bushes and rocks and that look like everything else. This might be a lousy day. Your character doesn't get wet, by the way. Well, it does, but like if there was 2 people playing, you'd be able to see them wet. But you don't get ammonia or anything like that. I've got the door open at the moment here, and it's what is it outside? 10 degrees or something. Maybe 11. Yes, we have a proper winter this time. We've had lots of frost. Every morning is supposed to be frosty and ice, and old Jack Frost has been around, and we're back to 90s weather again. Lots of rain, had heaps of rain. So if this is like I've said it before, if this is El Nino, I'll have that any day. Now, it was very, very dry not long ago. If you watch my videos, go back and check them out. Have a look at the view all and check out all my videos. Yeah, and if you're watching these videos, share them. I've got a lot of bots apparently. Kids are saying there's all these messages come through. Good, you know, keep it up, that sort of thing, with names attached to it. And they're saying that they're bots and stuff, you know. And so I don't know who's who, what's what, what's real, what's not. So I suppose it's like some people getting confused with this game. They think the animals are real and that, but they're not. Bigfoot, for sure. You hear that? That wasn't a moose, it wasn't an elk, wasn't a bear. It's Bigfoot. Where are we? Winnipeg. I think it was up the, there's a lookout tower right up the top of the mountain somewhere. I went up there and there's nothing else around it, just the lookout tower. I went up there and I heard some weird howling up there. And there's no wolves in that on this map. So I might have some audio out there to make people think that Bigfoot's around. Be Fooster's fault. Taco and Fooster, that's their fault if it is. It would be nice to see, you know, big, not be able to shoot it though, you know, like not to claim it or anything like that, just to see him like walking through the ridge line or something, like, so the game knows where you are and put him just walking across a ridge line or something, and yet like he makes some sort of noise and you look and you see it, and then when you go up there's big tracks but nothing to be found, you know what I mean?
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier.
And he can just stop doing that sort of shit. Damn, man, I'm trying to listen to see that sound again, and he's shouting my ear off. That scared the living daylights out of me. And it made my heart stop. I was going to say look at the view, but you can't. It's all fogged in. Apparently on PC you can turn the fog in it off. I like the fog. It's part of it, man. Okay, as you've seen with me, I like hunting, like sitting around hunting, patience. I'll start creeping down around here. What are these plants I'm walking through here? Are they like Queen Anne lace or something like that? Are they sort of a lace flower? Oh, moose just there somewhere. He's just over there, coming along the river. Yeah, I was trying to work it out the other day. Got my dog sitting next to me here. She sounds like, well, one of them. The other two are outside. And the cat sitting the other side. I don't know if you heard me say it before. He's a Manx. He's got a short tail. He's pure black. He's dyslexic, so that's the only reason why we leave him outside. Some people try to steal him because he's so friendly. He goes up for a pat. This is a 3006. I didn't go for I went for the guns before, didn't I? Yeah. 3006. I normally use because it's quick concession firing, or big old moosey weezies. Old bullwinkles. There it is over there. There it is. Oh, here she comes. Right into view. Right up. Right into view is right. Oh, missed her. Too low, bro. Damn, a panic shot. So she went back that way. Did I get her? If I did, it was a shit shot. It's too low in the gut, in the ribs. No, didn't even get her. I think I went straight between the legs. Bit of panic shot coming straight at me. I didn't know what to do. I was going to just let her go, and then I thought, nah, I'll have to. She's going to run me over. And then she stopped and looked at me for a second. Here we go. This one's not stopping looking. Just. Yep, got it. Yeah, this thing kicks like a mule. Loud as. I think they made them that way for in the war, for when they, you know, or the gunfire, it scares the living daylights out of you. Alright, so I'll go over by the trees where they were. This was a need area here, drinking area or something. So they'll be coming back through here. That's the thing with this game, you can actually let's walk. Where is it? What was here? Someone went up. That's poop. Man, some of these big bugs you have in America are going to knock me over. More here, wasn't it? Right, where the blood splatter is here. There we are. It's hit the feed zone. No organ hit just now. Okay, it must have been a shoulder blade. Yeah, see all this mess here? I don't like that mess. I prefer to not see any of these bubble things. Hunt on site, and then I think you can on PC. I'm pretty sure you can PC. I'm pretty sure you can like change it different. You can change it different colours apparently, so you don't miss what tracks you're on. But in this situation, I prefer them all to be gone completely. And then that was a coyote footprint there. Yep, coyote there. Yeah, I prefer them all to be gone, and just the one you're tracking lights up, personally. Well, must have went this way, it said blue. Unless that's the poo trail. No, it's a blood trail. The way I hunt, just a tip to anybody new going to be buying the game and playing it, go from blood to blood. Hunt by sight, basically, and go blood to blood. Oh, here they come. Something's coming back. Rabbits. That's hoppers. Go away, bunnies. Yeah. And when you're walking through, see they've got the blue tracks, so never click on the blue tracks. Only go, yeah, coyote. Only go from blood to blood. Like this one here, because that way I know that I'm on the actual animal I'm hunting. That's rabbits for sure running around here somewhere. Right, we'll keep tracking this and hope to see some of those bunnies. They're around somewhere. I can hear ducks as well. Hear the ducks? Over that rabbit chomping around. Malards by the sounds of it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've got I'm not sure if I've got BBs in this or I've got buckshot. There's one. Oh, could be our first bunny, eh? The ducks are gone now. Where'd the ducks go? Nowhere. Alright, so we'll claim Mr. Bunny. Noisy little bugger. There's no skinning or anything in this game. It's just like, shoot it. There's blood, of course. And then it shows you where you hit. See, I've got a couple of... I hit straight in there. Is that his heart right in there? That was rubbish, wasn't it? Anyway, that's just the bunny. Right, now we'll go back to hunting. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll put the scope back on this, change it to, oh yeah, it's already, oh sorry, there, and I didn't reload the shotgun, hang on. Which one's reload? That one. This one. That one. Ah, that one. So they pull two out, but you don't lose any. As you can see, there's a shotgun and a bullet combination there. Right, go back on my tracks now, with blood. Let's go. Now we'll change back weapons. Ah, get it again. Now we're right. Where'd the blood trail go? That way. We may have turned off. Get one of these ones. That's a coyote. That's a coyote. Where'd the moose go? Goes from there, but I reckon they went across this way. So there's some moose tracks there. If you're following his mates, they're going the other way. Okay. I had a theory before that if you shoot too many animals, that's how you lose your tracks, because they come to a certain point and they stop. Because I was putting it down to like blood clotting, there's something over here. Blood clotting of the animal, and then they stop bleeding. But as you can see, there's no real hunting pressure. I've only shot one animal and gone after it. I shot the rabbit, but I'll go through here a bit. Coyote, coyote, coyote. Oh, there's something blue over here. That's probably just poo. Yep, bullet poo. Never click on poo, by the way, because that's just that will be say just now, and there's some blood here. It'll say just now, and then very fresh is when the thing's right on you, or you're right on it. Don't listen to just now, because it could be a day old or something. Between very old and very fresh. There you go. So just now covers a lot of time in between there. And if you just click on any random, because most of the time the poo glows blue, even when it's not the one that you're chasing, it's just poo, right? I don't know, maybe that's how people follow scats, find scats and then track them there. I don't know. I like looking at footprints, but you can't in this sort of stuff. That's why this bubbly thing is good. But I prefer it just like this one, you know, like this is the track you're tracking, the animal that's wounded, and none of the other tracks. So if you see something, you're hunting by sight, you know. And if you actually shoot at that thing, leave a blood trail like this, and then you follow it. If you hit it, that's the thing. That was her after steps then. Scared to live in daylight sound because I thought I heard something. I stopped to listen, and all I heard was her feet still moving. Right, where are we going? So he's trying to lose us. He's going uphill now. A feed zone. It's right in a bloody feed zone. Very low. Yeah, if you look at the blood thing that I'm clicking onto, see up there it says 50 to 75 up the top. I've got that thing in now, so that's good. I love that indicator because before you wouldn't know how long it's going to be before you come across it. But now they've got the bleed rate in it there. It's really cool. Right, I'm going to have to see some more blood here in a minute, otherwise I'm going to double back, because that was a feed zone as well as the blood. Alright, so it's probably tracking the last thing that was there at the feed zone, not the blood trail. Are you right there, dog? Dreaming? If you hear funny noises next to me, it's just a dog snoring and dreaming. Right, going back. Where's that stupid little blue flaky thing? It's over this way. Right. See, that's clicked on that track there. Here's the blood. Doing track. Boom. Boom. Get down low. Where did it go? Very low. So I'll get rid of that thing. Get off me. We're going to go in the middle of the cone and go straight up there. It says that way. So it was the same track, was it? Keep looking there in case I see some more tracks. And this shaded area too, if you lose your tracks in that and you don't know where they're gone, it's because it's shaded. I found that if you turn your torch on, you'll find the other tracks, find your tracks if you lose them. Because when it goes dark in this game, the tracks disappear. So when you go into a shaded area, the game says they've disappeared, basically. That's another thing to look out for when you're a newbie. Don't click on any shit. The piles of poo, the manure, the droppings, whatever you wish to call them. Do not click on those because they'll give you a false reading, because it's for just now and that could be any time. If you're following the tracks that you're following, like this guy here, if I click one of these, it's not going to tell me that it's if I'll show you anyway, because I can't find this other blood. Right, click on there, it says run, right? Moose run. And apparently that little score thing up the corner there on the right of that little animal with the 8 next to it, that's the preferred caliber. Apparently Taco did all that sort of thing. Actually good on him. I wouldn't know which I wouldn't even know which one's the 8 colour thing anyway, in weapon wise. So yeah, it does tell you when you first buy them or something, but no, I reckon that moose is gone, man. I can't find any more blood. It was down to 25 to 70, no, 50 to 75, wasn't it? Yeah, no more blood. I think I'm following the wrong track. So I'll go across here a bit. Let's head straight up from that last one, which was down here. Really? Was it that far back? I don't know, that's a moose track. I just clicked on one. Yeah, see, I've tracked a long way from the last blood splatter. Where are we? Yeah, so shadows and that, hang on, I'll just check something. Yeah, that's the... Geez, it was only one shot. Oh, two rabbit as well. It's gone from there, there, and then we've lost the blood trail. I just got to check that, well, that last blood trail and see what it says. 50 to 75, very low. Yeah, so it's still trotting away somewhere, which is worse luck. And just check these. Yeah, it's at a walk. I don't know what that orange, that little red thing is next to the actual critter. He says go straight here, so I'm going to go straight up this cone and see what we can find. Put my torch on, in case there is a track up here. I think it was that track we'll follow on, but there was just no more blood. Yeah, that tracker mate, this thing's called, I think. It says it went this way. That's the end of its reach. So it was that blue track and there's just no more blood, so I think I'm going to call it and say bad hunting. It's not a very good hunt at all, is it? So there is a lake sort of system just down here, so we'll just go down there, start from there. If you run through places, it normally sets the animals off. But Mr. Coyote, where are you? Way up there somewhere looking at me? Amongst a tree or something? No, probably eating the carcass. I would have shot that rabbit. I can't see him. This is a warning call anyway. I was warning everybody that I'm around. Well, let's go slowly through here. Just go in creep mode. She's creeping. Yeah, let's go down here by the river. Or Babylon. Oh, I didn't even see what it was when I shot that, what gauge it was when I shot that hare. If it was live stream, I'll say, leave your comments below. He's just up there somewhere. Yeah, look at that country. I couldn't see it before, could you? Ambient Bigfoot sounds in there would be great. Make you dirty your decks too. If you come up on it, you could hear it somewhere. Like I get paranoid when I scared the living daylights out of you, didn't it, dog? I get paranoid when the wolves on Red Dead Redemption. That was one of the first tracks we found and went up the hill. Oh, what was it? What's going on here? Yeah, it was one of the first ones we found, so they're heading along there. Tracking up the blue tracks. Yeah, and the second one was here somewhere, up the hill here. Yeah, that was the whole tracks. You know, yep, we're going up the hill. Unless if they're coming back this way. Huh. That's weird, isn't it? It could have been her coming back this way actually. And looking behind to see where I am. It says the next track from there was over here somewhere, so don't sound right to me. She probably went up the hill and then come back down along the bottom here and turn around to see where I was up, looking up the hill there. Because these tracks don't even follow, do they? Hang on, where's the... Yeah, see, that wasn't one before we had. Or maybe it was. So they're getting far and few between, so yeah, it probably was. It says hunting pressure over here. I thought it went dark like that if there was something dead. And I heard a moose over this way. That's a bin truck. I'm going to go this way a bit because I heard the moose over this way, and I'll change my weapon. Not that one, this one. And one again. So we've got blood back over here. It's basically back out where we first followed it. I can hear one. Get me the tree, girl. If you look at where the wind direction that is down the bottom there, you see the middle between the heart and the noise I'm making is invisible because I'm standing in this tree. Believe it or not. believe it or not. The coyote's following me around again. I thought I saw something run down the hill over there, behind the trees. Because you all heard those footsteps, right? I just didn't want to be in the way in case you run me over. I think they went around and started heading towards over this way again. Follow all these moose tracks, see? Yeah, they're all going back out this way again. Oh, there's something there. Go out in the open so I can see. And that's nearly the hunt, actually. A bit sad, isn't it? On a new hunting adventure. Like I said, sneaking and creeping. That's basically what this game's about, really. Trying to find targets. Although I shot one critter that obviously it wasn't, like it said, it wasn't a fatal shot to start off with. Didn't hit any organs or anything. Probably just hit the shoulder blade and ricocheted off or something. And it dried up and like clotted up basically, and it kept on going, so it's gone bush. Nothing we can do about that. Because even the tracks are deceiving where it went. Because I don't know if they're a different track or the ones we want. That's the whole problem. Don't want to go shooting another critter thinking it's him. And like I said, there's a need zone in that over here, so it'll be back down this way anyway later. There's one down there, I reckon. Just went in the bushes. On the point. Well, I saw something right in the point. Nah, can't see anything. Alright, if I go this way, go around this little lake and then head back towards where my stand is. Actually, I'll stand up and walk. Could even run, I suppose. Anyway, because we started, that's the half hour. So I'll leave it there for this one. And I shall catch you on the next one. And if you can't be good at it. And join us on another adventure. And if you do watch this video, share it out to other people. Get it around there, so then we can get somewhere with these recordings and stuff and see what people like. Put a comment below. And if you've got a PlayStation and you got this game, doesn't matter what your age and it is, because we put down not for kids and that, so preferably over 18, so adult themes like swearing and stuff like that can be used. I don't particularly use it too much myself, but anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.